Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be one where I'm going to talk about smaller brands, basically the brands which have been doing really good, making some absolutely amazing products, and brands which I'm super duper excited to try out in 2020 and of course in the future as well. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started because I have a lot of thoughts to share on all of these brands. So starting with one of my absolute favorite brands, haven't really tried anything from them as of now, but I do plan on like buying quite a few products from them. A, because first of all they have a huge range. They have fragrances, they have skincare, they have cosmetics as well. Um, Hair care I'm not really sure about, but yeah, I do think they have some hair care as well. And the brand is Glamaroma Beauty. So yeah, they have a lot of different sub branches. Again, like I mentioned, they have fragrances, which is called Glamaroma Fragrances. Then they have Glamaroma Beauty, which I believe is their skincare, and then Glamaroma Cosmetics, which is their makeup. Yeah, that's pretty much I think all of what they have. I will leave all of their handles. In fact, I will leave the Instagram handles to every single brand in the description box. Some of them also have their own websites, like Glamaroma does, by the way. But some of them are available like on Nykaa, like another brand I'll talk about, which is Vilvah. I don't. I'm not sure if they have their own brand or not, but they're available on great discounts on Nykaa. So I'll probably buy them that way. So yeah, basically, anyways, coming back to Glamaroma, this is a brand that I'm super duper excited to try out, specifically their skincare and their fragrances as well. I think I will start with fragrances and then move on to the skincare, because as of skincare I have quite a bit of stuff already, so I might not need more. But the fragrances I'm definitely super duper pumped to try out, because a lot of the fragrances they have, in fact I think majority of the fragrances that they do have are dupes for a lot of like designer best-selling fragrances. That is what it's all about majorly. And then there are a few fragrances which are just like cult favorites in terms of like notes and everything, like coconut and vanilla. I think it's called vanilla or something. They have a fragrance which is named like that, which is like a classic everyone loves, like a nice warm sweet sugary kind of like a fragrance. So then they have those kind of perfumes as well, but majority of the fragrances that they have are all dupes for like cult best-selling designer fragrances. And there is also so what I plan on doing is that they have two gift sets which have like travel sizes or like samples of like all the fragrances pretty much that they have. I think there are just few that are not in the trial sizes, but like I think they have 20 fragrances is what I checked, and 18 of them are no 16 of them are available in the two travel sets they have of like 8 fragrances each. So I think what I'm planning on doing is I will pick up both of those travel trial size sets. That way I try out 16 of their fragrances, and then depending on whatever I like a lot, I can repurchase the full size. And then I'll also try out the ones which are not available in the trial size. Maybe I'll try those out as well and see how those work for me. But yeah, I'm super duper excited about the fragrances in specific, and also they have a huge range when it comes to skincare. They have everything. They have exfoliators, cleansers, moisturizers, serums, a lot of amazing stuff. So I'm definitely super duper pumped to try out that as well. Moving on next to a brand which is again kind of similar. It's a brand which I relate to a lot because I have been a regular follower and I keep checking posts from them from time to time, and that is Heenahainabeauty. So Heena is she started out basically with internationalmakeup.in. I think that's what it's called. That's what she started with first. Basically, she gets international brands, like she places the orders herself, gets everything here, and then makes everything available here in India. In case you're interested in any like international brands and products, you can get it through her if you don't want to get it directly shipped like on your own, because in this case she's the one who's paying all the customs and the shipping and everything. When you do it yourself, of course you'll be the one bearing all of that. So customs is very relative. Sometimes you're charged a huge amount of customs, sometimes you don't really get charged much of customs. It's just very dependable. I mean, it's very relative. You don't really know, you can't predict anything. But when you're shopping through pages like this, it becomes a lot more predictable because they already give you like a fixed like amount, is that this is how much you have to pay for a particular product. That is what she basically does, and that's how she started out earlier. And then she started with her own brand and came out with, I think, makeup sponges is what she has. And then she also has some really nice facial oils or like serums. And I think it's called the elixir, I think. Yeah, that is the product which I'm mainly super duper excited to try out from her, and I hope she's bringing out more stuff as well. I also saw her recently a post about basically how she's going to be taking a lot of orders from Sephora and Target and everything. And I do think that I'm planning on a few things. I'm not really going to buy like from her right now, but there is a vision that I have in mind which I will share with you guys in the future as to what is my plan and everything. But as of now, it's just an idea that popped up in my mind. So, yeah, don't assume or expect anything from now onwards, because it's going to take a while to implement whatever I'm thinking about. So, yeah, that was about Heenahainabeauty. And then we have Suganda .co, I think that's what their website is. This is basically a brand that I got to know from this page called Best Beauty Deals India. I think, yeah, that's what the page is called. And it's the page is handled by a really beautiful girl, Utkarsha. Just basically like she has a full-time job as well, but she runs this page where she shares like deals and everything, offers going on Naka, Amazon. It's like trend mode but in India. So yeah, that is big, like majorly what she does. And she was sharing a lot about Sugandha a lot of times, and she has a lot of Sugandha products in her routine as well. And that's how I got to know about the brand. And when I checked it out, I think they're a really great brand. They kind of remind me of Juicy Chemistry, where they have really natural organic ingredients, but a lot of their things are really potent, and they have very good ingredients that they use. Like they have a BHA serum, I believe. They have some really nice moisturizers, which don't feel like superficial, like they don't feel like a Pond's cold cream. They feel like they're doing much more than that, because the ingredients that are used in that are really, really good. So, yeah, that is another brand which I am planning on getting my hands on. And then again, I spoke about Vilvah. So, Vilvah is a brand which I got to know from Shreya Jain, and it's been a brand I've wanted to try out since a very, very, very long time. They've been in my Nykaa wish list for such a long time. Honestly, you can't even imagine. I think it's been like 6 to 8 months at this point, and I am surprised why I have still not purchased from them. I think I need to do it sometime very, very soon. So yeah, definitely to expect that I will be sharing about them as well in the near future. And then we have this brand which I don't know how to pronounce. It's called, I think, Requil. It's Requuil. It's another brand which I saw on like Instagram, and they feel very similar to like Paula's Choice, but like in India, because they have some really good ingredients. They have a lot of information also about skincare in general. So you might not want to buy anything from them, but you just want to get information about skincare, I think it's a great place to look up information, because they are super duper informative. And sometimes when you're searching for things on the internet, there are so many different links, so many different blogs, so many different websites. It's just confusing. So having everything in one place can be super duper helpful. And I think it's also great for that. Also, the products that I saw on their website also look very promising. So I'll probably get my hands on some of those as well. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it for all of the indie brands which I wanted to talk about, which I am planning to purchase, get my hands on, try out, because there are a lot of like big companies that make some amazing products, but sometimes there are just smaller indie brands which make really good stuff. And you can get a good deal. They have offers also running, like during the festive season and everything, or like New Year. I'll probably see them on some offers, and I might pick some of them up during the when they have all of these offers and discounts going on. And I think it's just nice to support smaller brands, smaller companies. So yeah, that was it. That's why I wanted to do this video and share it with you, because I wanted to give you a heads up on what you can expect from me and my channel in 2020, and I also wanted to just share some love for all of these brands. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching, and if you did, then please do subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell button, because that way you'll get to know every single time I post a new video. And I will also link my Instagram along with the links to the websites of all these brands and also their Instagram handles in the description box. So that way, just in case you're interested in checking me out or any of these brands out, the links and the handles will be it'll basically be easier for you to like search all of that. So yeah, you can definitely check out the description box as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.